What up, y'all? It's your boy Nighttime. Just wanted to comment real quick on the Will Smith, Chris Rock situation and provide my 2 cents in on it. Obviously, everyone's weighing in on it or has weighed in on it or has given some perspective of how they see this whole situation, and I have my own personal take as well. So, obviously, I've been a fan of Will Smith. I can say I'm a fan. I've been a fan of Will Smith, for a big portion of his career. I would say probably the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air going forward. Obviously, I remember Will, with him and DJ Jazzy Jeff. I remember his career, and I always thought that he was a corny rapper. Never was really a big fan of his rap career, although I did like a few songs. But I remember his career in the rap game, and he was doing this thing early on. He had a lot of commercial success early on in his career, but I think I probably could say I appreciated more of his acting career. That's probably where he gained more headway from me, is his acting career. Nonetheless, Will has been that dude, for the most part of his career, and I've appreciated the things that he's done from a career standpoint, acting standpoint, and the air that he's put out there as far as his vibe or what have you. Overall, I've been pretty cool with Will as far as what he's put out there. Jada, I would say early on, I like Jada early on in her career from A Different World, and a few movies that she's appeared in would Set It Off and things of that nature. But things changed, obviously, when they got married and we had an opportunity to kind of see them in a different perspective. There was obviously rumors of them at the time being in an open relationship, and we had heard that over the years. Over the years, you heard about Will and Jada being in open relationships, and people didn't know. Like, it was rumors, it was speculation. But obviously, as we know today, it's not rumored, it's not speculation. And as a result of that, she's had her red table talks, and she's put her business out. She's put their business out there in the forefront, and Will has obviously gone along with it, right? Because he's co-signed it nonetheless. So to kind of get to the point of where I'm going with this, I thought what Will Smith did was an embarrassment. It was an embarrassment to a degree, kind of a fall from grace to an extent, but just sheer embarrassment. I can't believe that he allowed himself to get that emotional to where he would walk up on stage and slap Chris Rock in the face because of a harmless joke. Now, I understand some jokes may sting a bit, but I think as some people have assessed, and I've assessed this as well, and again, it's just my opinion. I'm not basing this on any facts, but obviously Will and Jada have been the butt of jokes for a while now. And the August Alsina thing was probably the biggest debacle that we've seen on television, with her and Will discussing the entanglement, as she put it, and really putting it on Front Street that we have this very unique relationship, and these are the things that have occurred over the relationship. Obviously, they didn't get into super depth about Will's affairs, but obviously we know that they were in an open relationship. Will had indicated that Jada was more open to the idea. Nonetheless, Will co-signed on it. So my whole thing with Will is that it seems like there was a boiling point. He reached a point to where it just got to him. And Chris Rock was like the last stance or the last stop of this I should say mental pressure, for the lack of a better term. And the dude just had a meltdown, and this is what happened. Nonetheless, It was uncalled for. It was completely unnecessary. And I just believe that you pull that man to the side and you can talk to him about that. It seems as if, they've had somewhat of a relationship over their career. They've been in pictures together. I think he was in The Fresh Prince. His brother, Tony Rock, was in a sitcom that Jada and Will funded. So there's clearly history there. And obviously people talk about the 2016 Oscars that Chris did when he talked about when Will and Jada wanted to boycott the Oscars, and Chris said what he said on there. But again, it's comedy, and it's what they do. They play with real life, but it's, Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle are geniuses in terms of what they do, the way in which they're able to articulate masterfully their comic genius. And it could rub people the wrong way for sure, but it's not something in which you go on stage and you assault somebody for. If you don't have the capacity to handle jokes, then you probably shouldn't go there. So I'm gonna make this last point, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. A lot of people say Will is soft, your woman got you out here bad, you caping, you simping, all that kind of stuff. And I'm not gonna say that people don't have any points, but I'll say this. Will Smith is a grown ass man, and he has a brain, okay? He's capable of making decisions for himself, which he's done. He's made decisions for himself. It's got him to the point it's got him to the point of where he is today. When you talk about the accolades and things that he's had to do to get to his position. Will made a decision to stay with Jada. He made a decision to roll with Jada. Same with her. She made a decision to roll with this dude. At the end of the day, Will, in my opinion, is not a victim. And people keep looking at him as a victim in this relationship or in this marriage that he's in. Will is not a victim, okay? The man made a decision to stay with this woman. He made a decision to be in an open relationship. He made a decision to go on Red Table Talk and air out their personal business. He made that decision. He didn't have to make that decision. He didn't have to make those decisions, but he chose to make those decisions. And as a result of making those types of decisions, people are going to criticize you, especially when you are a mega star. You're an A-list Hollywood star. So when you go out there and put your dirty drawers on Front Street, people are going to criticize you. You're open book. It is what it is. And dude made that decision. He made those decisions. So Will Smith is not a victim to me. Yes, people can say he came from, his upbringing was of Christian values or what have you. Okay. Well, people stray. People can stray from their core values, and they go towards something new. Will Smith is not exempt from that, and clearly he's chosen his path. Now, whether you agree with it or not, it's his path. He's chosen that path, and hey, that's the woman that he's with. So I'm not gonna sit up here and say poor Will or Jada got him out there like that. Hey man, that man got himself out there like that. He made the choice to be with Jada. He made the choice to go up there and slap Chris Rock. Okay? And hey, your wife looking a certain kind of way doesn't mean that you got to get up there and go up there and slap Chris Rock and make a damn fool out of yourself and embarrass yourself in front of millions of people. You made that decision. So that's all I got to say about it. I just wanted to kind of give my 2 cents about the whole situation. It's unfortunate. Chris Rock is actually my favorite comedian. I'm a huge Chris Rock fan. I felt bad for that brother. But it is what it is. I will say this before I go. People say, what do you think you would have done in that situation? I'm a person that really prides myself in taking the high road and not lowering myself to people. But I'll be honest with you, when a person is trying to inflict physical harm upon you, I believe in defending myself. I do. And when I saw that dude walk up on stage, I'm not gonna let that man just hit me. I mean, to me, I would have had my damn hands kind of like ready to embrace whatever kind of encounter I was about to receive. Have my hands up, kind of just ready to embrace what is potentially the unpredictable. But clearly Chris Rock didn't think that guy was going to come up there and slap him. He didn't. So, but if I'd have been slapped, it would have been a completely different Oscars. I'm just being completely honest with you. It would have been a different Oscars because it probably would have been a table turned. It would have been some harsh words exchanged as a result of being struck. I'm just being honest. Just being honest, y'all. But enough of that. Y'all leave your comments in the below and let me know what y'all think. You know, what do you think about what I said? As far as Will being not a victim. How you would handle, how do you think you would have handled that situation at the Oscars if you were in that particular seat? Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you guys comment, subscribe, take it easy. It's your boy Nighttime. I'm out. Peace.